Good morning, everybody. It's about 5:15 a.m. Sun isn't up yet, but these guys are. Fishermen leave here about dusk, get back this time of day, and load their catch, if they had any. Just above the tree line, you're going to start to see a lot of smoke. Most people here burn wood to cook with, even those that can afford electricity. And sometimes it gets pretty stinky around here. If the wind is, if we're downwind, you can see a little haze above the first tree line there. That's cooking smoke. Well, I'm standing 2 feet from my back door. We're right on the water here. Let's give you a peek over the edge here. Yeah, there's a few crab down there already. Quite a few over there. I'd like to hook some of them guys and drop them in a hot pail of water. That business over there on the other side is Kao, K-A-O. It's, I understand it to originate in Japan, but it's worldwide pretty much. They process coconut, many chemicals. They dock, big boats dock right there. You see one that was docked yesterday, that little orange one out there. Well, it's a ship. Just compare that one in the background, way straight against the horizon with lights on. This one's quite small. The big boats are starting to come in. There's one of them, and they're unloading their catch. I should move back to right about here, over that little white boat. I'm not sure if you can see the horizon and the mountains in the background. Just beyond, just on the other side there is CDO, Cagayan de Oro. And it's about an hour, 45 minutes to an hour from here. Of course, this is just a huge bay, and you can see mountains just above that ship. And I think the pretty much all the way to that other dock, you can see mountain outline. It's another dock there, but it's mostly passengers. And I'm speaking of this one here. I don't see ships move up to that dock at all. I haven't to this point. That boat there, as well as the big one over there, they leave later than these little ones. I'm going to say about an hour, 2 hours after dusk, and they're usually later coming back in. But he must have a good catch. He's in a little early. There's a blue one that's not back yet. He seems to unload a lot of fish every day, so it's good for them because they need it for sure. Well, working on my third cup of coffee, which is kind of unusual for me, but that's what's going on this morning. And these guys are packing their stuff also. I should move to the end here. These are the kind of houses that they live in. house. Close up of the neighbor's boat. Very slender, very narrow, with bamboo pontoons, I guess for stability. They're motorized. That's probably a nicer house here considered a nicer house here in the Philippines. It's actually stuccoed. Not sure about windows. It's got grates on the windows. If you notice that big one right there, not sure if I can pull up so you can see the grout hanging out with all kinds of gaps. That's just typical Philippine construction, and not to my taste for sure. Notice no windows in the openings, and the walls inside not finished. That's how they live. Nice deck up there, open behind the deck. That's how they live. On the other hand, you get the other extreme, or at least a huge improvement. The owner of this complex we're in, it's just 3-story. It's 8 units, but that is the double deck of the owner of this property. He's I believe an electrical engineer. Goes abroad to work a few months at a time. Has to do work very well, and I'm happy for them. But they're close by, so that's kind of nice. Well, so much for early morning. Here comes cup number 3 in the coffee. Take care. Thank you for watching. Bye now.